everyone. Today our guest is Miss Faith. She will be in Lithuania until the end of June as part of the US Fulbright program, which is supported by the US government. The program operates in more than 160 countries, and each year more than 2,000 students from the US go abroad to study, research, or teach English. Her goal is to share ideas, meet new people, and learn to solve global challenges with Lithuanian students. You have told us a lot about studies at university, but what kind of student were you at high school when you were our age?
Maybe my mom would disagree, but I feel like I was a very hardworking student. In high school, I made sure I took a lot of extracurriculars after school, so I did a lot of tutoring because I was interested in education at the time. I was part of an ambassadors club where I helped out any international students that came to the school. I did a lot of volunteering. I was also a ballet dancer. So I was very involved in the community, and I just like to stay busy in high school.
Did you know back then what you would like to do after you finish high school?
Yes, I've known that I've wanted to be a teacher since I was really little, like in second grade. And so ever since then, I've just been really interested in having people learn new things and being interested in their development. And so I had a teacher actually in high school, my home economics teacher, my cooking teacher, that really convinced me of the power of education and how it can transform lives, which really got me excited, and that convinced me to definitely do it in college. And just ever since then, I guess, I've been interested in it, and she convinced me to do the Fulbright, which is what I'm on here, which is kind of crazy. So I've had the vision of coming abroad to teach since high school.
All right. What advice would you give to young people who are not sure about their future?
Yeah, I guess I'm not a great example of that because I've known for a long time. But something that I learned in university that helped a lot of my friends were 3 questions from the Jesuit School of Thought, which is Boston College where I went to school. They taught us to think about what brings you joy, what are you good at, and what does the world need you to be. I think it's totally okay in high school to not know what you want to do. Even in college, I was still exploring options beyond education. It's super important to stay curious, always with that goal in mind of figuring out what you want to do, obviously. But try new things in high school, figure out what you're passionate about. And it's not so much the job at the end of the day that's so important, but it's how your job affects people, I think, is what's important to keep in mind.
Could you tell us about the after-school activities that you're hosting every Wednesday?
Yes, come to the After School Conversation Club. We have so much fun. We've done movie nights where I bring snacks and we talk about interesting movies. We've done a horror movie, and I try to do that at least once a month. We've done games. We've done platonic speed dating. This week I'm throwing a Halloween party, which I'm super excited about, but I'm always asking students what they want to see, so definitely come, join the Facebook group, and yeah, we have a ton of fun.
And lastly, students and teachers of our school are wondering, what is your impression of Lithuania?
I have loved Lithuania so far. It's honestly been a pleasant surprise. It's a much slower pace of life than I'm used to, but that's been really fantastic. I've been living in Cholet, which has been great, but I've also really enjoyed the town here and the school community. Everyone has been so warm and welcoming, and I honestly could not be more grateful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.